Welcome back, Aries. This is going to be your midnight reading. Haha, with Ninja. All right, guys, let's do an energy read and let's see what's going on with you tonight. All right, don't forget to click on that like button, subscribe if you haven't, just so you know this is a all Aries channel. So, Aries, I'm hearing tonight you are relieving stress. You are doing something for yourself tonight. You are relieving stress. Looks like you are planning something out. You might be playing it cool and laying back and chilling out, getting that much needed rest, not taking any kind of risk. You're just hanging back. Yeah, not taking any action. Looks like you're not talking to anybody tonight, really. You're keeping to yourself tonight because you're planning something. You're thinking really hard about something. Okay, so let's get deeper into that. Looks like you're getting some much needed rest. Ah, you're getting ready to do something here. Okay, so that's part of the plan. This is why you're not telling nobody. You're not telling anybody your plans. As far as everybody around you knows, you are like got nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you are playing it cool. You're not letting anybody know anything that you're doing. You're not going to. You're keeping it to yourself. Good job. Hmm. You're learning to cope. You're learning to cope with something. Something very significant happened to you. Somebody stabbed you in the back. Somebody caused you a situation where you were living through a nightmare. And I'm hearing now you're learning to cope. You're learning how to take care of your mental health. And I think you're prioritizing your mental health more than anything. It's like you're taking care of numero uno. At the bottom of the deck, we have Four of Cups. You might have people around you who are trying to come in and you're like, no, you're rejecting them. You're like, mm-mm. This is a time where Aries needs to be by himself. This is a time where Aries needs to deal with the shadows, the things that you are carrying around with you. And you're learning how to deal with this. You're taking care of your any kind of issues that you have. Tonight's the night, I'm hearing. Tonight is the night. We have the Five of Swords coming out in reverse. So you're definitely not looking for any trouble. You don't want any trouble. You don't need any conflicts. It's all about the plan. And I'm hearing part of your plan is to let bygones be bygones. And you're going to start recovering. That's part of your plan. Let bygones be bygones. Things that happened in the past is done. It's over with. It's the past. Now you're going to recover for yourself. You're prioritizing yourself here. Now you might have been in isolation for a while and you might have very well have been, stuck in that mindset of just thinking and playing something over and over in your head. But now you're planning for the future. Now you're ready for a new beginning. At least you're thinking about that new beginning. You haven't taken action just yet, but you're thinking about this new beginning. It's really heavily on your mind. You're soaking in new ideas, I'm hearing. You're planning things out and you're just looking at I want to say all your options because that's the feeling I'm getting. Like you're looking at all your options, but you're planning accordingly. And you're ready to take on a challenge. Okay? So that's why you're not taking any action right now. There's a challenge and it looks like you're going to be doing it alone. It looks like you're not going to be having anybody else to come and support you. You might feel like you have nobody else around you or maybe you don't. Maybe this is not just the way you feel. Maybe this is really the reality is that you are your only person. Like you have to count on yourself for everything because the people around you are not there to support you. And you're no longer playing games. You're no longer there for the party. That's what I'm hearing. You're no longer for the party. Your partying days are over. Now you're ready for a new idea. You're like you're searching for a new idea. Yeah. You got a new perspective of life now. The way that you look at life is differently. So that's why you're planning accordingly, Aries. And you should be. You should be planning accordingly. Ah, okay. Okay. You're doing good, I'm hearing. Because now I'm hearing you're prioritizing yourself. Where maybe in the past you weren't doing that, but now you're prioritizing yourself, and now everything's about you. Because now you realize life is short. And if you don't go for your dreams, or if you don't start making plans now for yourself, when will you do it? You know, is it going to be tomorrow, the next day? When are you going to start prioritizing yourself? You know, now you realize you got to do it now. You got to put yourself first. Hmm. I see you being very open minded about something. Something came your way. There's an idea here, and you're very open minded to it. You're like, maybe it was something, you came across in the past and you didn't act on it. Maybe because you had somebody around you who was terrible, you know? Maybe it could have been somebody who was causing trouble for you, a very immature person or a couple of immature people that you were dealing with. Okay, so, I'm seeing here that you took the blindfolds off of your eyes. I think in the past you had this way of looking at things through rose colored glasses, and you always expected the good out of people. You just automatically felt like because you're a good person that other people would have the same goodness as you, and people took advantage of that. For some of you, you might be thinking about starting a new career. Okay? A new career is very significant. Maybe you're wanting a new career. Maybe you're wanting to get into something that's going to be more exciting for you. But I do feel like you have this thirst of knowledge. So you want to learn something new. You are very, very interested in something new. Pushing something forward for yourself. Something about being free is very significant here. You want to be free. You want to have free time. And I'm also seeing here that it's like you have to tear something down, Aries. Or you're coming to a point in your life where you have to tear something down so something better can come in. See, but you're not going to just do something impulsively. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. You're not going to do anything impulsively. You are going to plan things out accordingly. You are going to play it safe this time. You, in the past, you have jumped without looking. You have given people the benefit of the doubt way too many times. And every time you did, they ended up causing you to feel completely depleted, completely burned out. You're not playing that anymore. You're beyond that. You're not going to do that anymore. It's over. That part of your life is over. Now you're going to take very precise, very intended steps in your life now. Because you have learned that one simple mistake, and this might have been something that you've gone through over and over again, where you've made one simple mistake by letting just that one person into your life, or you let one person influence you and ended up having to pay for it for years or for a long, long time. Too long, I'm hearing. And now this is why you're not going to just jump out and throw yourself out there. You're not walking around with rose-colored glasses on anymore. That old Aries is gone. That old Aries is dead. That's it. Now you're going to be very realistic about all your expectations, what you're doing. You're going to be very realistic of your expectations of other people. And you're definitely going to pay more attention to red flags. You're not going to sit there and just let people treat you any old way that they want. And you're definitely not going to be making excuses for anybody ever again. You're not going to be just like, okay, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Everybody has an off day. You're not doing that anymore. From here on out, it's a new Aries. This is it. That old Aries is gone. So if somebody wants to come in and they want to play games with you, well, they better think twice because you're not playing that anymore, I'm hearing. Now you're all about your own freedom. You're tired and you're fed up with living in your own head and having to play things over and over again and trying to figure out what the heck other people are doing. What kind of games are they playing? You're tired of that. If somebody can't come up to you in the right way, I'm hearing Aries, you're done. You're ready to walk away. You're ready to just move away. That's it. You want your peace. You want your privacy. You want your peace. You deserve respect. You shouldn't have to ask for it, but you definitely know that you deserve respect. And in the past, you might have had somebody not give you the respect that you deserve. It's a new age, I'm hearing. It's a new time, it's a new age, it's a new day. Tonight is a night, midnight. It's a new day, it's a new time. That's it. Look at that. That's crazy. Eight of Swords is confirming the Eight of Swords. I am hearing you are more than ready. You are as ready as you can get. You are ready for this new chapter in your life. You are taking control of your life. From here on out, this is it. This is the period in your life where you are taking the control back. You are a survivor. You know it and you wear it like a badge that you can be proud of because you've been through that and you survived where other people would have perished, other people would have became alcoholic, other people would have just stayed in bed all day, where other people would not have gotten up. You survived, and now you're taking back your power. And it's not just you're taking back your power, Aries. I'm hearing you're facing your fears. You're becoming more and more fearless and courageous. Yes, you're seeing your future more clearer. So if you have to burn bridges around you, so be it. Because you can see clearly now. Your perspective has changed. The way you look at your relationships has changed. No longer are you going to walk around full of anxiety. You're done with that. You want to smile, you want to feel free, you want to be happy. And if somebody else can't not let you have that in your life, then that person does not deserve to be in your life. And I'm hearing that's what you're going to say. Put it in the comments, guys. Say it out loud. If somebody cannot understand that you want peace and happiness in your life, then they don't deserve to be part of your life. Put it in the comments. You got to say it out loud. This is something that you have to say over and over to yourself, to remind yourself that as soon as somebody comes in and they are threatening your peace and your happiness, then that person's got to go. You just got to say these things out loud. Somebody here is reaching a point where they are going to have a career change. I'm seeing a new job or something coming towards you here. A new job, something different. You're going to be doing something different. Tell me more here for Aries Spirit. Something different's coming around the corner. Woohoo! 4 coins. It is going to be something scary. Yeah, if you've been thinking, oh, I'm scared, I'm going to be doing this, and I'm scared, I don't know how I'm going to handle it, you're going to be fine. It is going to be scary. But a lot of times, the scary things that we have to do, or the scary things that we have to go through, tend to be the best things for us. Okay? You just got to plan accordingly. That's what Spirit is saying. Just plan accordingly. You are going to be fine. You're going to shine like a star. And you're going to get what you deserve out of life. That's what I'm hearing. You're putting your foot down. Write that list what you deserve. You deserve peace. You deserve respect. You deserve to be loved. You see what I'm saying? You got to write it down. You got to say it out loud. Everything that you deserve, Aries. Tonight is the night. Tonight at midnight. That's it. We're cutting it off. If they ain't with us, then they're against us. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Yes. Okay, let's see if there's anything else here. You might be a little bit stressed about your assets. Maybe you have some too many things. Aries, you might want to start going through your things, minimalizing things. I'm talking about objects, possessions. Okay, you might want to go ahead and start downsizing. That might be contributing to your anxiety. Maybe you have too much things. Maybe you have accumulated. We get over the years, we tend to accumulate a lot of stuff and we start carrying more and more stuff around us. And sometimes that contributes to us, feeling anxiety because we have to clean the stuff and then we got to pack the stuff and then, you know what I'm saying? It's a cycle, right? So, Spirit is saying to go ahead and start cleaning house, start going through the things. If you don't need it, get rid of it. Okay, prioritize what you have. What are the necessities that you have? I think I know I talk about the old days quite a bit, but if you think about like back in, just like 100 years ago, right, or more than that, maybe 150 years ago, people only had like 2 to 3 dresses or 2 or 3 outfits, and that was it. They didn't accumulate a lot of stuff, and they were free. They were freer back then than they are today. Today we have so much stuff that we have to carry around with us. In the older days, people were freer and I want to say childlike, okay, but I don't mean it to be like they were immature. No, but I mean it in the way that they were able to enjoy life more than we do today because they had less objects to worry about, you know? So Spirit is saying, Aries, start cleaning the house. Get rid of the objects. If these accumulating 500 pairs of shoes, I'm just joking. I hope you don't have 500 pairs of shoes, but accumulating so many shoes or accumulating so much stuff, if it's causing you anxiety, because this could be could be objects. Okay, it's time to let it go. People, let them go. Places, let it go. Okay, it's a new day. That's what I'm hearing, Aries. I'm gonna get out of this. You have a new job coming. Okay, it looks like you're turning into. It's gonna turn into a career, a new direction in your career. Congratulations. It looks like you're going to be very happy with this new situation. You're going to feel very free about this situation. Is it going to be scary? Yes. Because anytime, I don't know why, um, but it's true. Okay, so in other words, what I'm trying to say, this new career change, you might not be receiving an hourly check. So this could be something where you're going to work and then you're going to get a big lump, like a big lump of money, or you're going to earn money. So it's not like a 9 to 5 job where you put your time in and you're going to get paid on Friday. Okay, it's not like that. This career change is going to be different. It's going to be something where you're going to work and then you're going to get paid, and it's like you're gonna have to micromanage your money. Okay, let's just put it that way. You're gonna have to micromanage your money. This is why it's gonna be scary because it's not gonna be like you're going to have a consistent check all the time in this new career. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have to. It doesn't mean that you need to like let go of your 9 to 5 job. Okay, but if you plan to take this second job here, this new career change, and make it your full time job, then you do need to make sure that you have your expenses covered for like 2 or 3 months because it could be like, I don't know why I'm getting like a festival. Like maybe you're gonna work really hard at a festival, and festivals are usually like a yearly thing, or maybe you're gonna travel with the festival or something. Something like that. But it's something where you need to prioritize your money, get rid of your excess junk or your excess things that are tying you down. Okay? That's what I have for you, Aries. Anyways, catch me in the next one, guys. Congratulations. It says here you're going to be getting some very well needed rest. Take that rest. Yes, go lay down. You'll do better thinking when you're laying down or meditate. Some people do meditate. But laying down can help and get your sleep. Make sure you're getting your sleep in. Okay. Don't forget, guys, drink your water because that can also affect your thinking process. Not having enough electrolytes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyways, guys, catch me in the next one. Take your vitamins too. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.